welcome to the Suburban On Air. And today we're going to talk a little bit about cooking in quarantine to be more precise. And joining me is world famous designer and a good friend of mine, Simon Chang. Welcome, Simon.
Hi, how are you?
Great to have Simon with us. Seema Arora from Zensa Media, who has been in touch with me a lot, a filmmaker, and now, of course, getting into some extracurricular activities during quarantine. Hi, Seema.
Hi. Nice to be here.
And Edith Cecilia Vargas is with us. Edith Cecilia Varga is with us. And Edith is one of the contestants in the Cooking in Quarantine. And how are you, Edith? Good to see you.
Good to see everybody.
All right, Edith's joining us from beautiful downtown Rosemount. So great to have her with us today. So first off, quarantine. Seema, why don't you tell me a little bit about what is cooking in quarantine?
So cooking in quarantine, basically, it's an idea that my colleague Alexandra Trentafilopoulos and I came up with during the pandemic. Obviously, you know, people are very much affected. The film industry has been very much affected, and the media industry. And we wanted to do something nice to show some solidarity a little bit with the public. So we decided to do a show where we have interviews with well-known media professionals and artists and athletes, and just trying to inspire people with a bit of humor during the pandemic. And from that idea, we also noticed that a lot of people are cooking at home these days, and, you know, are like been showing recipes on social media. So we thought, why don't we do a cooking show where we could show, like, you know, fun recipes and with videos with a bit of humor as well, and that people could maybe, you know, contribute these videos to our show, and we can entertain people and give them some fun ideas on what they can make at home. And we thought about making it into a contest, so to make it a little more fun and interesting. And this is what we thought about, having some guest judges, and we thought it'd be good to do a competition since cooking shows are so popular these days as well. So we thought, let's call Simon. And we called, and Simon said, hey, this sounds like a fantastic idea. I would love to work with you guys on it. And then we also contacted Orla and Andrea from CJD, the Now Trending show, and asked them if it's something they would like to participate. And they said, we would love to. And so it's great. So we have our guest judges that will be voting on the top 3 best videos that we're going to receive. And so our cooking show, we're already on our 9th episode. Our contest is for our 10th episode that will be airing next month. And that will be the contest with the top 3 winners. So people can watch our cooking show on the Zensa Media YouTube channel. And it's also being broadcast in Baltimore and Washington on an Emmy Award-winning arts and culture TV station there as well. So we get to entertain our American audience members as well with our fun recipes.
Very exciting, and I will include details on how people can get that link in the description of this video. Now, Simon Chang, I got to meet you for the first time last year. We started working on a joint project together. You are an incredible human being. A lot of people just thought that Simon Chang was the name on a hanger in your closet, because I had Simon Chang hangers before I knew Simon Chang, but he is a real amazing person who is doing a lot of philanthropy right now. He's working with us at the school board, in fact, for our Inspirations newspaper. We're making a big announcement about that very shortly. But Simon, you love to cook. Tell us, how do you love, how long have you been a cook for? All your life?
All my life. Pretty well all my life, because I'll tell you why my passion for cooking, because I live by myself and I really do enjoy the freedom of creating things that I like. And it's very important because my philosophy about cooking is always don't follow recipe. Buy the food that you personally love and make meals out of them, because this way everything is perfect. Everything that you do is perfect. It's all your own taste, and not being in the fashion business. It's very exciting to have the challenge of creativity. And you know, I always think that I'm making every day, every night eating. I said I'm making a fashion plate, and it's like the challenge is to, besides cooking it, presenting it. So I think that makes everything so much fun, more challenging, and I really do like. I think it's very important. The message today, I really feel that we should not waste food. Really use the food to the fullest. You know, redo leftovers. Expand the different flavors from one type of soup that you're making. So this way you can stretch your dollars, and you can also be very creative in different tastes, and you can have all your meals prepared properly. And be and I think if you like the food that you're cooking, you're gonna love eating your own food.
That's very, very well said. Edith, do you feel inspired by Simon Chang?
Oh, absolutely. Well, being a graphic artist myself, we're both very creative people. So cooking is just this wonderful thing that takes your heritage, it takes the art that you know, and a little bit of science, and you put it all together and you come up with a fantastic creation. And it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be overthought. It just happens sometimes. And you can come up with the most delicious things with just the simplest ingredients.
That's right. I totally agree.
Well, Simon agrees. That's Simon says yes. Edith, tell me, how did you find out about this contest, and how are you enjoying it?
Well, me and Seema go back a ways. We've known each other since we were like back pre-high school. We grew up together in the same area in Laval, in Chamonix, so it was very multicultural. We would go over to each other's houses, and I had Jewish friends, I had Indian friends, I had Hungarian friends, we had Greek people across the street. So we were always exposed to all kinds of cultures and foods. And you know how when you go over to somebody's house and the first thing is the mom goes and wants to feed you. So that's what would happen with us too. We'd go over to Seema's house and her mom would make us like this fantastic tandoori chicken. And we were exposed to all kinds of wonderful flavors. And it was just the natural part of growing up. We all just got along and everything was great. And it was adventurous, it was fun, and it just very natural. So we go back quite a bit. And so when she told me about this project, since I'm doing quite a bit of cooking nowadays, pretty much every day, I said, yeah, sure, why not? This is a wonderful project that can just, I don't know, with all the things that are going on in the world, it's just something that is fun. It's something that we can share with each other. It gives us a chance to sort of let loose with our creativity in the kitchen. And we get to eat and share food, even though we can't gather perhaps like in person, but we're still sharing with each other, and we're sharing our ideas, sharing our food, and food is it's this wonderful glue that helps to keep us together.
Absolutely. Seema, I've gone on the Mumspiration page on Facebook where they have great recipes for all of us to share. I'm wondering if we're going to be seeing some of these great recipes shared so people like me can perhaps get some ideas. Is that a plan of this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're just trying to reach as much of an audience as we can, and you know, it's really like like I said, we just want to be able to like entertain people during this pandemic with some fun recipes, and also we are just trying to reach as much of an audience as we can. And we've got some great feedback from people who have tried some of the recipes, so you have to try a few. I'm sure there'll be some that you'll like from the ones we've presented so far. And we have things like zucchini parmigiana, we have poutine made from scratch, we have manicotti, whipped coffee, we have all kinds of things. That we have a banana pecan chocolate loaf, so there's a little bit of something for everyone. And what's great about this too is that we also wanted to show, I would like to mention some support for some of the local businesses who are having quite a difficulty during this time. So for local restaurants and businesses, this is why we are offering some prizes from some local businesses to encourage people to still, you know, go to restaurants and to still, you know, contribute a little bit to some of these businesses that are having a tough time. So some of these great restaurants have given us some gift cards that will be giving us prizes. So we're very excited to be able to help out the community as well in that way.
I've got a great idea for you since you're a filmmaker. First of all, we could have the Simon Chang story for television, and we don't even have to get an actor, because Simon Chang is such a performer. He will play himself. And by the way, Simon is ageless, so he could play himself as someone in his 20s, right up to his my first idea. And second of all, Simon, have you ever thought of doing a Simon Chang cookbook with Edith perhaps doing the graphic design? I think we've got a combination right here on the screen.
I think it would be a wonderful idea, because we can do the photography and everything else and put the humor in it, and I think it's be wonderful to have a different spin on cooking. And also too, I'm always very involved with portion control, healthy portions, and everything should be healthy as well. So that's the challenge we have to do too.
I was going to say that you're in absolutely fantastic physical condition. You're a great example. You don't eat junk food. You're really careful what you eat. You exercise. So absolutely, I think from this interview, people are going to watch this on the suburban.com, and they are going to be inspired. We're going to make sure they watch the series. And when the made-for-TV movie about Simon Chang comes out, and when the cookbook comes out, Seema, you have to promise me an exclusive.
Absolutely. And it's interesting that you mentioned that. We're working on some interesting things with Simon. So you're kind of tapping into something there, but I'm going to keep you posted. Definitely, you'll be the first one I'll call when we're talking about this stuff a bit more in detail. But we're developing some cool projects and working with a Canadian icon fashion designer like Simon Chang. We're so pleased that he's involved as a guest judge on our cooking show as well. So we're really excited to be working with him and collaborating with him on this. And we'll keep you posted definitely on upcoming things.
We'll have a chapter from the English Montreal School Board in Inspirations newspaper, which in November, we have a big announcement to make about Simon. It's been 1 year in the making. So Simon, you're an amazing guy. Edith, good luck to you. Seema, congratulations. And we look forward to great success with this project.
Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Nice to share this with you.
It was lots of fun. So everybody stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much.